Now, Kinsey, on Prince Harry, his war against what he calls the toxic media continues. He's left the royal family. He's had all sorts of battles with the British press, including legal proceedings, but he's also buying up local news networks. The Telegraph reports the Sussexes Archwell Foundation has joined 21 other contributors in donating funds to Press Forward. It's a coalition that wants to fund local newsrooms across the US. So the question is, if he hates the media so much, why is he buying up the media?
Wow, isn't this a crazy story? And don't forget, this is the Aspen Institute's Commissioner of Disinformation, which is ironic when you fact check Spare or statements made in his reality television show. But you're right, this alliance is called Press Forward, and it's received funding from a ton of really rich people. This was, keep in mind, this was one of the 15 points made in the Aspen Institute's Commission on Information Disorder report. They said promote substantial long-term investments in local journalism that informs and empowers citizens, especially in underserved and marginalized communities, which on the surface seems pretty admirable. But knowing Harry's hate for the media makes you wonder if it's something much more sinister. The Telegraph made this great statement: if you can't beat them, buy them. This is a person that's referred to journalists as pirates with press cards and called the First Amendment bonkers. So I really don't want him to have any business in newsrooms.
No, exactly. His attitude to the free press is not one that you want to see emboldened any further. Now, talking about the free press, the Daily Mail has obtained emails that reportedly show the list of appearance demands Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have made before they visit an elementary school in New York. According to the Mail, they demanded a Harlem elementary school have cushions, new carpet, and an outdoor space to film their next Netflix docu-series. Reality show is what that is. Kinsey, this all sounds a little bit too much for Meghan reading a children's book for a few minutes. What else can you reveal about this visit?
Well, I mean, I think that the most shocking aspect of these emails was that they wanted children as young as 5 years old to commit to not speak negatively in public about the Sussexes, even on social media now and into the future, which is giving a little CCP. I can't promise that you're not going to hurt my feelings in 5 years, Meghan Markle. I might slip and say something negative about you. So the idea that they made teachers and children sign these release forms promising that they wouldn't say anything negative about them. But I mean, it's getting pretty diva. That's some pretty diva behavior. The next thing you know, we're going to have them like asking that they sort out M&M colors or something, like Guns N' Roses or whatever those crazy writers look like.
Well, it is a rider of sorts, isn't it? And frankly, I think, a bowl of M&Ms is a little bit easier to provide than new carpeting and whatever else they were demanding there. I mean, come on, she's just there to read a book for a couple of minutes. And the couple who just want you to respect their privacy, they just want to be left alone while they film these reality programs and do these daft podcasts and tell all interviews, well, they've released a behind-the-scenes image which has been very well received amongst their fans. This is from the Invictus Games. The black and white photo that has got the most attention is one of Meghan placing a protective hand on Harry's back before he was due to speak at the ceremony. Kinsey, are you moved by these images?
I'm moved more towards the loo so that I can have a gag. We get it. You guys are in love. You guys, the divorce rumors are fake. We get it. Team Sussex is strong. I think that it's overkill when it comes to them trying to prove their point that everything is fine and hunky-dory. You don't have the kind of issues you have with Spotify, with the royal family, and everything be perfectly fine at home. It's just logical for us to question what goes on behind closed doors. And, I think that sometimes these pictures and these antics and the smiles that hurt their faces, it's a little too much. Just, actions speak louder than words, but these actions are over the top.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the reasons people think There's Trouble in Paradise is because how miserable Harry appears, particularly Harry, because we've known him all his life and he used to be such a happy-go-lucky young man. He was the most popular royal other than the Queen for many years, and he just did have this sunny disposition. And we see him now, he's got a beautiful wife, he's got beautiful healthy children, yet he seems to be miserable and just full of grievances, and that's all we see from him. So I think it's fair enough that people are wondering why that is.
And then when he has the mic in his hand and he has the opportunity to talk about how he's overcome adversity or he's overcome this hardship, he tells the Invictus crowd, don't let people judge you by your past. Don't let people judge you by the hurt in your past. Instead of being like, I'm a champion. I'm stronger because of everything I've accomplished. He goes back into victim mode. And I think that what people want from him, especially after the loss of his mother, is for him to say, I came out on the other side and I'm okay. And I'm better and I'm stronger. And instead, he wants to take us back to this sad, this kind of pathetic place. And we expect more from him.
Him and Meghan are the world's most privileged victims. Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.